Even now, I work for a man who was just recently called out as Jewish by an actor whose name I won't mention. His Jewishness, and nor any of my boss's Jewishness, is no secret. But being part of a club, a Jew club, that allows membership no matter what you believe or do, but exists simply because of who you are, is very comforting and pleasant. And it's really fun to work in an industry where that really surrounds us. There are a lot of Jews in Hollywood. There are not a lot of observant Jews, and it's still a struggle for me to get off for Jewish holidays, and I observe many more now than I did when I was on Blossom, so it has gotten harder. But I feel a very strong kinship with Jews in the showbiz industry, and I especially get excited when we are featured prominently in the media. In addition, I got to meet the Maccabees this past Shabbos, and I was as proud as I was to be Jewish before Candlelight hit YouTube. I was even more excited to be part of the Jewish people when I saw the Maccabees. So that was the Jew crew. That was number 7. Number 6.
Okay.
Devotion to the next generation, and I do not mean the Star Trek generation. Judaism gives us a notion of utter and complete devotion and responsibility to raise a generation who will pass on the Judaism and the Jewishness that we are privileged to practice in freedom. Even if we choose or don't have our own biological children, our community is one of dedication to the next generation. Each of us is responsible for the other. As a mother, Judaism guides and directs my parenting as I seek to impart the lessons and the ethics both of the Torah and our rabbinic sages. In addition, Judaism provides a powerful framework for marriage from antiquity, a framework that was centuries ahead of its time, and a tradition not afraid to grow and explore the issues of modern marriage and love that sets the stage for how we parent and raise the next generation. That was number 6, the next generation. Number 5, a country to call my own, Israel. Not to get political, but Israel is the country that I most identify with as mine. I am a proud American, and I truly love the United States. But I first visited Israel at 16, and I've visited about a dozen times since then. I have fallen in love in a very profound way with a country that was built seemingly overnight, a land that flows with milk and honey, and with controversy and complexity. Israel is not perfect, but I have found that learning to love Israel has been like learning to love your bashert, your meant to be, your person you're supposed to be with, even if you find out that your bashert is really, really complicated and sometimes unavailable and maybe always making you angry or unsure about your relationship. We have a historic and spiritual homeland in the state of Israel. We have a language that was brought back after 1,000 years of sleeping, and we have a nation that is full of our distant family. We don't always have to love what everyone in our family does or says or stands for, but they are still our family. Israel, number 5.